problem. I can honestly say that I'm an expert now. With all the mistakes I made and the price I had to pay to get everything fixed, I could write a book about it now. Firstly, it's about the ring and not just the diamond. So spend your time figuring out what ring style she's going to be in love with. Even if you do a ton of research and a little bit of spying, get her involved in the process because you can't read her mind. And the best way to do that is bring her into a wedding ring store and look at styles together. Secondly, once you both discover what designer ring is perfect, make sure you get the correct finger size for that specific ring. I learned that not every ring is the same size for the same finger. For example, my fiance gave me her ring finger size based on a thinner ring she originally liked, but when I ordered the ring she ultimately wanted with that same size, it was too tight because it had a thicker band. Yeah, I thought about designing my own ring also. I thought she would be excited and inspired by the romantic gesture. But when I tell you how far off my design was from what she fell in love with at that wedding ring store, I realized that it could have been a disaster rather than a surprise. Not that she would have said no to the ring I designed, but after going to the wedding ring store, it was so much easier. It was like seeing a kid in a candy store. Getting her involved was the best way to show her that I had her best interest in mind. Trust me when I say women love this. Yeah, I made some mistakes along the way. After we figured out which designer ring was perfect for her, I went to the guy that I bought her diamond from and tried to have the designer ring knocked off. Because the guy told me he could save me between 40 and 50% off the price of the authentic ring. This was the stupidest move I made. I should have known you get what you pay for. Not only was the ring size wrong, but the design itself wasn't precise. And more importantly, the ring didn't look or feel like the real thing. Do a little research on the topic of porosity because it bit me in the butt. What I learned was that the knockoff artist will make you something that looks like what you're asking for, but really they'll make you a ring that's just a lot lighter. They'll fill up the metal with air bubbles. You know, it's like buying a knockoff handbag. You get what you pay for. The ring I had knocked off ended up in a scrap pile because I had to order the real thing from the wedding ring store once I decided that starting out the marriage on a fake note was stupid. And after my experience, I would even say trying to get a deal on the diamond like I did was stupid. I should have done all of that work at the wedding ring store. Let me know how it goes, and don't make the same mistakes I did.